Happy birthday, everyone, and welcome to the Happy Birthday Podcast with your hosts, Jackie and Dan, the #1 podcast on ApplePodcast.com, dedicated to the birthdays you know and love. So without further ado, take it away, Dan.
Go shawty, it's your birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Have a wonderful, wonderful day.
I'm wishing you the happiest birthday.
Happy birthday. This is big. It's your birthday.
We're gonna have a hot governor no matter what.
Oh, who's the candidates?
Gretchen Whitmer.
Right. I haven't seen the other one.
Tudor Dixon.
Tudor Dixon.
Oh, that's you tweeted that funny play on words. I was like,
Toot her dicks in.
yeah. I'm gonna look up Tudor Dixon here.
She's a little skinny for my taste. She doesn't have those big fake lips that Gretchen Whitmer has.
Yeah.
Big old juicy lips.
Let's turn the temperature down because it's been getting a little greasy in here.
It's just nice, is all I'm saying.
Okay.
To be able to vote for a beautiful woman, no matter what your opinion is.
Amen to that. That's my political belief right there.
Yeah.
I was thinking about women's suffrage the other day.
Yeah.
And, the push to allow women into the workforce. And
Yeah. Thanks a lot.
I bet,
Am I right?
I bet no one at the time really considered the fact that they were going to turn the heat in the office up to 75 degrees. Women's suffrage. I'm the one who's suffering here. I have to suffer these fools.
I suffer no fools.
I suffer fools quite gladly here on the Happy Birthday Podcast, hosted by your good friend Dan, November 10th.
And me, Jackie, October 12th.
Jackie.
What? Bitch. What's up?
See, you can say the B word.
Yeah, I
the
can
only
say
B
it.
word I get to say is bastard.
Balls.
Balls, okay.
Bogglewage.
What was that one?
Bogglewage?
I don't know that one.
You have to beep that.
Yeah,
What
that's-
timestamp is this?
Is that like
609?
is that a Scottish swear or something?
Yeah, bogglewage.
Okay.
Go down, boggle boy.
Let me tell you about it.
What?
Let me tell you about a different B word that I'd love to get the ins and outs of.
Yeah.
Or no, I'm going to do that better. Here we go. Let me tell you about some different letters to explore, okay?
Okay.
People think that... Well, actually, the first setup was better. We'll leave them both in. We'll leave them both in, okay?
Choose your own adventure.
Okay.
Say what you're going to say.
If you'd like to hear the second setup to this joke, hit the 15-second fast forward button.
Yeah.
And here we are. Jackie,
Yeah.
everyone these days is saying CBD this, CBD that. I love
Yeah.
CBD. Everyone's saying it. People come up to me all the time. But you know what the only CBD I give a shit about? Celebrity birthdays.
Okay. That's fine.
That's fine? Fine enough to make you turn purple.
Very purple.
Yeah.
Head to toe.
Shut up!
Paul, what is it with you and the dogs all the time? Why do you
They
always
just-
got
they
dogs
won't
around?
stop.
But why
They-
do you don't need dogs in your life?
Yeah, you don't even have your own dogs there. You have someone else's dogs in your home
Yeah.
right now.
Oh my fucking god.
Shoot them.
See,
Shoot the
what I'm
dogs
saying
in the
is
head.
he doesn't. Why does he need dogs? It's always a problem.
Dog people have control issues. There's a reason
Is that
that
what
he's
it
gone
is?
through so many cats. They're too...
Okay.
Good for
They're
him.
too okay, that makes sense. Because I don't want to be like, because I know maybe he needs the companionship or something. But does he? I don't think he does.
He does, and he needs something to yell at. He needs something to hit.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
know?
Well, maybe self-harm would be a viable option.
We should probably sit down and talk to
Yeah,
him.
we should have an intervention. Okay, he's coming back. He's coming back. Jackie?
Yes.
Hello.
Yes. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Happy birthday on the day we record this to Seth MacFarlane and Hillary Clinton, who we
Oh,
talked
I was
about
just watching
before.
Family Guy. I turned it off to begin recording, actually.
Well, next time, leave it on, out of respect. We don't
It was a very funny episode. I won't spoil it, but it made me laugh. And
Summarize it in 4 words.
Peter did some shit.
All right. I'm going to get ready to do some shit. You ready for this shit, Jackie?
Yes.
So, Jackie,
Yeah.
let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Actually, hold on, I want to give you a little more agency over the situation here. May I ask you a question?
Yes.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Are you ready to guess which celebrity has a birthday today?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you ready to guess which 2 celebrities have birthdays
Oh,
today?
God, no. Okay.
Do you think you'd be able to guess 3 celebrities
Don't.
that have a birthday today?
I mean, if I have to, I will, but
4?
come on.
5? Jackie, what if I told you, are you ready to guess 6 celebrity birthdays?
Okay.
Okay? Well, guess
All right.
what? Double it. That's right, Jacqueline.
No.
For our landmark 64th episode, you are about to compete in an event that you have been training for the past 63 episodes, the Aptronym Olympics.
Oh, no.
Okay, yeah. Oh, no is right. Oh, no, and oh, yes. There's a lot to unpack here. Jacqueline,
Yeah.
a few months ago, you taught me and all of our listeners the meaning of the word aptronym,
Yes.
which Webster's dictionary defines aptronym as... Hold on, I gotta... get my
Aptronym
dictionary.
is like when you're...
Webster's dictionary defines aptronym as a person's name that is regarded as amusingly appropriate to their occupation.
Patient, yes.
Now, when producer Paul text messaged me a selection of Jolly Good Fellows for me to consider covering for today's episode, he remarked, and I quote, "Notice anything special?" with 2 question marks.
Okay.
And did I? You know what? I did. Each and every notable name on this birthday buffet is an exemplary example of an aptronym. And so, Jackie, I ask you, are you ready for the Aptronym Olympics?
Yes.
Okay, now let's make things a little interesting. I mean, it's already interesting. It's just that's something people say sometimes, like when they're gambling, getting money involved. So when I say, but let's make things a little interesting, what I mean is that for every one of these answers that you get correct, at the end, I will Venmo you $1 live on the air. All right?
Let's go.
Jackie, I know it. All of our listeners know it. You're a really good guesser. Right? But since we're kicking the intensity knob up a notch or 2, I will be giving you the first names of the JGFs. Okay.
Okay.
Because it's the last name that the thing is all about. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Let's play ball. It's the Aptronym Olympics and it's World Series season, so of course we're wishing a Grand Slam birthday to Toronto Blue Jays pitcher Anthony
Pitcher.
Bass. A lot of people pronounce it bass like the fish, but it's spelled the same as bass like the instrument, and considering his line of work, just makes a lot more sense. Speaking of bass, this jolly good fellow was the Blind Faith bassist, born on this day in 1945, ironically dead at the age of 44 from alcoholism. Even more ironic, his last name shares a name with a model of regular non-bass guitar, one that you happen to own, Jackie. Happy birthday to Rick
Gretsch.
Rick Gretsch. That's one.
Nice.
That's one. Rick Gretsch, one of the legends of music. Moving on to another music legend, but one who ironically doesn't seem to be involved in music, but is in fact a voice actress. You know her as Elsa Frankenstein from Scooby-Doo and the Ghoul School. Happy birthday to Pat.
Actress.
Music. Pat Music. Her voiceover work may be music to our ears, but what's even more musical is the music of this Australian dance pop artist born on this day in 1967. You won't see her name at the top of the Billboard charts, but in the land down under, she's big enough to fill one of these. Happy birthday, Tina.
Pool?
Tina Pool.
Wait, hold on. She's
She's
Big
popular.
enough to fill a
Popular.
She's an
That's
Australian
her
dancer.
aptronym is about how fat she is.
I gotta clear it out. Tina's coming down today. Out of the water, kids.
Tina Ballet.
Tina Arena. Big enough to fill an arena. Tina Arena. Happy birthday, Tina Arena. Diving
Okay.
deeper into the wonderful world of music, I'd love nothing more than to wish a very happy birthday to this late great composer, singer, songwriter, arranger, and producer whose name may not ring a bell. The brother from the same mother as the titular Cool from Kool and the Gang shares his surname with a popular piece of percussion. Happy birthday to Ronald.
Ronald Snare.
Bell. Ronald Bell. Bells are an instrument. Ding, ding, ding. As Kool and the Gang, they themselves had said, celebrate good times, come on. And come on we are as we celebrate the birthday of this actress, who maybe you know from the 2014 classic The Purge Anarchy, but true, this person stands know her from her work as the singer for her band Zoe and the Bear. And Jackie, if Zoe and the Bear were playing on your Pono right now, you might say her music has a lot of this. Happy birthday to Zoe.
Mids.
Soul. Zoe Soul. Is that what's you're making fun of the EQ on a Pono?
Yeah.
Don't
I do
appreciate
that all
that.
the time.
Don't like that. Because soul music represents what we cherish most about the rich tapestry of the American melting pot, the idea that the most oppressed among us create such culturally enriching work that we all get to benefit from. Now, keep the legacy of American racism at the forefront of your mind as we go across the pond for this jolly good fellow, an English footballer born on this day in 1991, whose last name shares a name with his complexion. Happy birthday, Reese.
Oh, God. Beige.
Brown. Reese
I
Brown.
didn't think it was going to be that easy.
Sorry if that was a little hard to parse out. I have a little trouble saying all my
Going
words the way I
fast,
want to
and
say
you
them
don't do
sometimes. I
words
know.
good.
Well, I get a little tongue-tied every now and then, just
Yeah.
like this late, great king of Aquitaine, born today in the year 846.
What is
This-
Aquitaine?
It's not around anymore. It's before your time.
I'm so confused.
Aquitaine? Born in the year 846, excuse me.
Are you saying
this-
Accutane, like the zit medication?
Not that. We cannot joke about that. We cannot joke about that.
Yeah, Stupac's son killed himself on that stuff.
Saying,
All right.
getting flagged if you bring that up. But I'll tell you, this mush-mouthed monarch shares his first name with my middle name and his last name with his articulation affliction. Happy birthday, Louis the
Spur.
Stammerer. Ooh, Louis the Stammerer.
Stammerer. I like that.
And I'd be stammering and stuttering and squirting all over the place if I were reading the erotic literature of this authoress who works in the paranormal romance genre. Her last name shares a name with the sound you might hear coming from inside my bedroom as I read her book, To Tame a Highland Warrior. Happy birthday to Karen Marie.
Orgasm. Or,
What am I doing as I...
ejaculate.
Final
Coming.
answer?
Coming.
Karen Marie moaning. Marie moaning. I'd be going,
Yeah.
moaning, just
Nice.
like this English race car driver must have been when he ironically perished in a car accident on August 17th, 1966. But instead, let's celebrate the date he came into this world, November 1st, 1918, 100 years ago today. Happy birthday to race car driver Ken.
Turner.
That's your best guess yet. But it's Ken Miles. Ken Miles.
Oh, wow, I
He was
like that,
English.
though.
He was
That's
English.
good.
Should have maybe been Ken Kilometers, but
Yeah.
he's not around anymore. Okay, couple more.
Okay. Nice.
4. Happy 86th birthday to retired South African golfer Gary
Swing.
Player. Gary
Nice.
Player. It's a golf
Hot.
player.
He's a golf player.
He's a player of golf.
Yeah.
And last but not least, the man, the myth, the legend, the current CEO of an electronics dynasty, the likes of which the world has never seen before, who formerly went by the wildly unapt surname of Cook, but has since been rechristened by our former and forever commander-in-chief with a wonderfully on-the-nose aptronym. Happy birthday, Tim.
Electricity.
Oh my god.
Think about the iPod.
Tim.
Think about your computer. You got this. I know you got this.
Screen.
I don't think she's listening to you.
Green.
Tim Apple, CEO of Apple Electronics.
You talk so fast. I don't
Tim
know.
Apple. I didn't talk that fast.
Just do the segment again, but then talk slow.
Okay,
Yeah.
ready? Oh, Jackie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? We'll do
Talk
this
like a
again
man.
next year. We'll do it again until you get it. Part of
I
it is
got $1, right?
you got $1 worth
Nice.
right.
Who's
So,
which one did she get?
let me go back and look. I don't remember.
I don't
Brown?
remember either.
Hey, well, she did not get brown.
I did not get brown.
Rick Gretsch, oddly enough. You
Yeah,
got
that was
Rick
good.
Gretsch.
Well, I was trying to think of all my guitars and
You got like 2,
Yeah,
3.
Rick Epiphone.
Yamaha. I got an Epiphone and I got a Gretsch.
Yeah, so that was kind of a gimme, but you earned it. And happy birthday, Anthony Bass, Rick Gretsch, Pat Music, Tina Arena, Ronald Bell, Zoe Soul, Reese Brown, Louis the Stammerer, Karen Marie Moaning, Ken Miles, Gary Player, and Tim Apple.
You have no idea how excited I was when I was coming across these, going, come on.
Come on.
What the hell are we doing here?
Jackie, you're the person that invented this whole Aptronym thing and the thing of doing lists. So
Yes,
why don't you
yes.
say something nice about this big birthday? November 1st, first of the month. We thought it was Election Day. Election Day is
Yeah.
actually next week.
Election
so
Day's
get
next
out
week.
to the
Everyone go
polls.
out to the polls and just make a lot of noise. And just thanks for listening to the Happy Birthday Podcast. You can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Patreon, Twitter. And after this short break, we'll be right back.
Yeah.
The Happy Birthday Podcast is brought to you by Vengo's Restaurant in Marquette, Michigan, home of the world-famous waffle fries. And now when you come into Vengo's on Friday, we're now doing Waffle Fry Friday, where you can get those amazing waffle fries that you can get any day of the week, except Monday because we are closed Monday. We didn't used to be, but it's just not as easy to find people who want to work anymore. But everyone wants a big steaming basket of our famous waffle fries. And when you come in on Waffle Fry Friday and tell us the Happy Birthday Podcast sent you, we'll give you an extra free side of the ranch-like dipping sludge that any waffle fry fanatic can't live without. Vengo's has been in business for as long as you can remember, and we still got all those friendly faces serving you that you remember from when you came here when you were a kid and when you were in high school. And it even still smells a little bit like cigarettes inside, but please be warned, Vengo's is not 420 friendly, but we are Waffle Fry friendly, and we can't wait to see your friendly face this Waffle Fry Friday here at Vengo's Pizza and Cocktail Lounge in Marquette, Michigan.
Okay, Jackie.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up, man?
I smoke a couple cigs.
Today's not just the birthday of Tina Arena, Gary Player, or Tim Apple, or Ronald Bell, or Rick Gretsch, or
Chunk
Anthony
of
Bass,
love.
or Chunk of
It's
Love.
driving me mad. It's
You're
making me
freaking me
crazy.
Yeah.
You know, you're right, Dan. It's actually someone else's birthday, and I, for once, would love for you to guess who that is.
Is it Tina Poole?
It is not. I have
Tina
never heard of
Poole.
that man.
You're really
And
not listening.
Man name of Tina. Yeah.
Similarly, I don't know that you have ever heard of this man.
Try me. I've heard of a lot of guys in my day, all right?
This guy was born on this day in 1940.
I was going to say 39.
41, really close.
Okay, I think I know who this is.
Died, sadly, 12th of July, 2007 in Surrey. Okay.
All right.
He was a British journalist, author, broadcaster, and diarist.
Ooh, call me that if you want.
So diary writer. Is that what that means? Diarist? Or
Well,
like
we'll get into that, but-
Dariest?
We'll get into what that means, but let's focus mostly on his name, okay? So his last name.
Are you?
We're doing.
Are,
We're gonna do name
Are we
clues
doing-
because I don't think you know this man.
why do you
Unless
keep
you
saying
do.
that? Why do you keep saying that?
Do you know the name of this man? He was a British
Yeah.
journalist, author,
Yeah.
broadcaster, and diarist. Born on this day in Calcutta, India. Died in Hem, Surrey. Who's that man?
He's one of those like India
Hey, sorry.
guys.
Hey, Surrey, whose birthday is it?
There are no birthdays.
It must be impossible to ask Siri for directions to Surrey, right? This is what the show
Right
should be.
here.
Yeah. No, Surrey. Come on, I'm looking for Surrey.
Hey, Surrey, whose birthday is it today?
Whose contact info are you looking for?
It's a British
gonna
journalist,
say,
author,
it's
broadcaster,
bad.
and diarist.
Webcaster. I'm gonna say that he is a guy that Alan Partridge. Okay. Tell me this. Why do you think I haven't heard of him? I'm a man of esoteric tastes. I'm a fellow that knows a lot of oddball stuff. Why do you think I don't fucking know this guy? Because I don't know right now.
I've never heard of him.
Okay, that doesn't mean
I don't
much.
think he was that famous. He was
Okay.
a celebrity, but I don't think he was that famous. He's not like a Corden or...
It's not a household name. We
yeah.
can't say Corden anymore. He got canceled.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Let's start with his last name. How about that?
Okay.
This jolly good fellow's last name, very close to something we have here in the States. A receptacle of types that all your trash goes into.
Can.
Dumpster.
Okay, it's almost like that, but it's not that. It sounds like that, but it's one letter off.
Bumpster.
It's not Bumpster.
Oh, I know who this
You
is.
do know who this is.
Comster.
The first vowel. So,
Oh, vowel. Dempster.
Nigel Dempster. Happy birthday.
Wow.
Yeah, dude, you got it. And we sort of touched on this earlier. Let me just get right back into it. Nigel Richard Patton Dempster, born 1 November 1941 in Calcutta, India, died 12 July 2007 in Ham, Surrey, was a British journalist, actor, broadcaster, and diarist.
Did you say that before, that this town was called Ham?
Ham, Surrey. I didn't bring that up. I wanted to leave that for this. Because that was a special
What do you think of that,
treat.
Dan?
Her leaving out. I think ham is good. Yes.
Yeah, we love ham. And we did touch on this earlier. He was unfortunately not much of an aptronym for his diarist
No. He should
title.
have been a
But
rubbish collector.
do you know the profession there, Dan? Diarist? What do you think that? What do you think that field entails? Diarist.
Diary.
Paul?
Yeah. That feel like that could be the only thing that it could be.
Definitely an opportunity there to make some sort of cheap diarrhea joke, but I think that people have
I
moved
just did
on.
that like 3 minutes ago,
Yeah.
so we're good.
That's right. It does have to do with diarrhea. You're very correct. Best known for his celebrity gossip columns in newspapers, his work appeared in the Daily Excrement and the Daily Wipe, also in Private Movement magazine.
Okay.
That's a great intro.
After his death, the editor of the Daily Wipe, Paul Dacker, was reported as saying his scoops on poops were the stuff of legend and his zest for life inexhaustible. The star Demp himself reported on the funny, the loud, the chunky, and the piping hot diarrhea goss from all over the planet. The star reporter died in 2007, long before Kanye West posted on Instagram that Kim Kardashian has diarrhea like a lot. We'd like to think the hard-hitting investigative work of jolly good fellow Nigel Dempster paved the way for such casual reportings to exist today. In fact, you'd be hard-pressed to find any corner of journalism that hasn't been touched by the overspray of diarist NRPD. An excerpt from one of his earlier works, The Queen's Throne.
Princess Diana is set to inherit the Queen's porcelain and gold 5-gallon throne, which holds a maximum capacity of 900 milliliters of liquid, or 49 ounces of solid waste. The estimated cost of plumbing the royal estate? £9 million per year. That's a lot of waste.
What a gift Nigel Dempster had. What a truly poetic way to express something so candid and personal. But in his later years, Dempster's dive into alcoholism fueled his demise, producing low-quality, low-energy, and often low-brow editorials. Not only did the diarist report on the Hershey squirts of the masses, he began to report on other bodily fluids, like the time Fergie peed herself on stage. With the tact of a low-flow bidet, I might say. An excerpt now from a later piece printed in the Daily Excrement titled Fergie's Foray into Piss Play.
Does Fergie love piss? I bet she do. I bet she goes upstage to piss herself on purpose in a dance of domination with her crowd. The piss play is no secret to a sleuth like me. Dempster knows no piss freak when he sees one.
What a saddening departure from what was some of the greatest journalism of its time. The demeaning way in which Dempster began to speak about his subjects left a foul taste in the mouths of consumers. Long gone were the days of tasteful tidbits of the diarist, the market shelves now smeared with a crude print of a man maddened by years of toxic drivel. Many today believe that it was not the drink that turned Dempster from the top diarist to a babbling smear columnist, but the diarrhea itself that maddened the man. Though he rarely came into contact with the actual diarrhea that he wrote about, it's theorized that the mere act of writing about diarrhea for decades sent JGF Dempster into a nervous fit, unable to properly function in society, with all of that diarrhea constantly on his mind. Whatever the cause may be, Nigel and his diaries will certainly be missed for generations. Happy birthday, JGF Nigel Dempster.
Happy birthday, Sir Nigel Garbage, and thank you, Jackie, for that.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I looked him up while you were talking, and he's got like a horrible,
Really sad life.
disorder. Yeah, life with progressive supranuclear palsy.
Oh, well,
and they're like showing.
He died.
footage of
He's
him.
fine. He's
a disaster.
He died
He's all right.
in
He's at
2007.
peace. And I thank you for enlightening that. And I was saying, I don't know if we really want to do diarrhea humor, but you kind of documented it in a factual way that people can
Yeah,
be.
it's a lost craft for sure.
What is? Diarist?
Just a tactful
Oh, sure,
and pleasing way to speak about and teach about others' diarrhea.
He's slandering this like horribly disabled man.
All right. Thank you for that. Thank you for continuing the Aptronym Fest, even though you say that's not an aptronym. I think that you've got a lot to learn, and I don't know about what.
One who demps.
All right. Well, fine. I was wrong. You were right. And
No, one who demps.
Okay. We're going to take a quick...
A dempster.
Go ahead. We're going
To dempt. The act of
We're
dempting.
We're going to...
Dempster. You've had it before. Sweet Baby Ray's ooey gooey savory barbecue sauce. An original recipe, honey mustard, sweet onion, and spicy hot. New from Baby Ray and Warheads, Sour Baby Ray's. Sour Baby Ray's taste great on all your favorite meals and desserts. Our sour, tangy, yogurt-like barbecue sauce comes in mild and medium heat with enticing new flavors like grape, cherry lime, and orange crunch. You can find Sour Baby Ray's in your local grocery store, and if it's not there, ask for it by name. Sour Baby Ray's. Sour Baby Ray's.
Okay, welcome back to the Afterbirth, everyone. My name is producer Paul, and this is a segment we do every week on the Patreon only, but welcome back to the Wild Card segment, everyone. My name is producer Paul, and today we're joined in the studio by our good friend, Alex Hakola. Alex, hello.
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 Paul. Hello, Jackie, and hello, Dan.
I
How
think
are you
the
all?
last time we spoke with you... Oh, I'm fine, thank you. I think the last time we spoke with you, we were calling while you were at work, maybe. Is that right?
Yeah, I was in the sneaky back room at the Freedom Station.
That was fun. Do you still work there?
Not even close. Nope. Haven't been there since I quit.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a rough scene
Congrats.
over there. They made it really nice. It looks good, but not for me.
Did they do something about the bathroom situation, though? Because that was pretty bad.
I couldn't tell you.
What was wrong with that?
You had to get a key. It was
Can't
a
do
whole
that.
thing.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Before we get into this, I just want to make a little remembrance of a time where I was in Marquette last winter. Me and Paul were walking down Washington Street. I really had to pee real bad. And we were by the Christ gas station, formerly Citgo. And
Rest in peace.
Josh was saying, I think you need to get a key for the bathroom in there. I think you need to ask for the key. I was like, yeah, are you sure? I think you're right. And I went in there and I asked the cashier, can I use the bathroom? And she was like, yep, it's right there. There was no key necessary.
Wow.
Anyway,
she said, I don't know, can you?
Yeah, she may as well have. She may as well
You
have.
know how?
Yeah.
You need me to come in there and wipe you and put your legs up like a baby?
And I was like, yes,
Lay
but
you
not
down on
for
the
the
koala
reasons you might
station and-
think. Not for the reason you might think. Yeah.
I didn't know they did full service there. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. They cater to the adult baby fetish lifestyle. Shout out.
It's weird. I go to that Christ every morning, and she told me that story about you. That's insane.
Really?
What?
Yeah. No, not really.
Yeah.
No, I know.
I'll ask tomorrow. Though.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
So-
we're tight. I think I could ask her. She wouldn't lie to me about that.
I've prank called them a couple times. Go ahead, Paul. Don't burp.
He's thrown up.
Usually on this show, it's a birthday show. We talk a lot about birthdays. But for the wild card segment, we like to flip it up. And this week, we're flipping it up in such a way where I'm going to ask you about events on this day. Various years. And if you get the questions right, you're going to win some stuff.
Like stuff. Stuff is pretty cool.
What's your favorite? What's your the best gift you've ever received?
I got Pokemon Silver version the year I turned 10.
Hell yeah.
And my mom brought it back, and it was also the first time I'd seen her in like 2 weeks. And that was the real gift, was to see my mom. But also, I got to play Pokemon. I don't know. She used to travel a lot for work, so I think she was
just
out overseas somewheres. Yeah.
She went straight to Japan to get that Pokemon for you.
She might have. She's been there a few times, but I don't know.
Really?
I'll ask her. Yeah.
Does she speak any Japanese?
Yeah, she took it in college. I don't know if she could still like bust it out, but I wouldn't put it past her.
Do you speak Japanese?
No.
Can you say anything in Japanese?
Sayonara.
Nice.
Wait, we're not done yet.
Oh.
Sorry. All right.
I get distracted so easily.
So speaking of that, I'm asking you, this happened on 2012. Yellow fever kills 32 people and sickens 50 more in Darfur, Sudan.
Bummer.
What's the question? True.
Correct.
Okay. All right.
Number 2. Paul's having a good time.
Ooh, I'm sorry.
What is going
All right.
All right. Also on this day, on this day in 2012, Alex, this email provider became the world's most popular email service. Who could I be talking about?
Hotmail, dude. Gotta be Hotmail, right? No. Can I do a real one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want the money,
I'm guessing Gmail.
You got it. It's Gmail.
Gmail. No.
I was a Hotmail. I'm sorry.
No, Jackie, go ahead. Jackie,
well,
go ahead.
I was just
go
going to
ahead.
say,
Yeah.
you always hear talking about Gmail, email.
Right.
There's no F-mail. There's no H-mail.
I've wondered that myself before.
Did you?
Wondered that myself. Yeah.
It's on my mind a lot.
So this day was actually a really big day, 2012, November 1st.
I remember.
Also on this day, this substance was poured on a 15-year-old girl by her parents after being seen talking to a young man in an honor killing in Pakistan.
Acid.
Yep, correct, acid.
What kind of acid?
Not the cool kind. Not the 60s like hippie.
It was
kind.
actually. It was actually.
Yeah.
Her parents saw her talking to a young man, and they were like, "You know what? Let's make this a groovy situation."
Oh man, that's a much cooler story than I remember.
Yep,
Why was everyone
1
so
million
worked up about
doses.
That might be too many.
Oh, also on this day, the 46th Country Music Association Award went to these two people. One of them appears to be a gay man, and the other one shares a last name with Jackie.
Miranda Lambert
Yep.
Nice.
and Adam Lambert. They both share a last name.
Nice.
Jack.
No.
I was thinking that too.
No.
Dang. I thought they finally did the Lambert collabo. We were all waiting for it.
Blake Shelton.
Ooh,
Oh, shit.
throwback.
Blake Shelton.
He's not gay.
You're gonna be hearing from these people.
No, I said
probably.
he looks to be a gay.
Oh, what does that mean?
Look
You
at
know
that
what
right
it
there.
means.
I don't.
Look at.
Oh my
Not
God,
every
Paul.
gay man looks like a gay man, but there is a look.
Those dogs.
What do you want me to do about him, dude?
You've never looked at a man and been like, he gay. And he's like, yeah.
If I'm looking over my shoulder.
Oh my God! Shut up!
Murder those dogs.
Kill that
Shoot 'em
dog.
up.
Yeah. Make them into soup.
So also on this day in 2012, 22 of these were killed and 111 more were injured after a fuel tanker exploded in Saudi Arabia.
People?
Yes.
Yes.
Correct.
Whoa, nailed it. There's seagulls with my next guess, but
Well, probably.
yeah.
Alex, on this day in 1994, the Chicago Bulls retire this superstar in a 2-hour ceremony at the United Center.
Michael Jordan.
Correct.
Yeah.
Hey, wow.
Well,
one.
Alex,
Smart
you
guy.
are blowing my mind today. You've won not only the gun, but you've won a $100 bill.
Dang.
And you've won
The gold.
A pot
The
of
gold.
gold. Yeah.
Those are 3 of my favorite things on the whole planet. How'd you know?
We learn a lot about our guests before they
man
come
with
You
on.
guys
Golden
really
gun.
deep dive with the Nardwuar kind of. That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
Alex, so I saw
Oh,
that
no.
10 years ago, you... No.
Is it true that your mother's license plate spells rat herb?
Oh my god, dude, I forgot about that. How did you know?
Paul remembers. He's got a deep memory for people. It kind of freaks me out because lately he's been like, Dan, remember that remember that conversation we had at Border Grill 12 years ago? And I'm like, I really don't. And he's like,
No.
I do, man. I
That was
remember.
formative for him, bro. How can you not remember that? He tells me about it every time.
I remember everything, dude. I never forget. A gentleman never forgets.
Paul, you got to store this one away.
Okay.
It's not Rat Herb anymore. She dropped the E. Not to dox
Oh.
my mom, but if you see Rat Herb, but without the E, driving around.
What happened? Did someone take it?
Yeah. They, instead of the
Damn.
catalytic converter, a bunch of meth heads came and stole the E off of her license plate. It
Damn.
was terrible. No, she just got sick
Sucks.
of everybody thinking it said Rat Herb. And she took the guesswork out. I don't know if any of us have ever recovered in the family. Not really, but
Rat
we're pushing
herb.
through.
Can I get into something a little more unrelated from that for a second?
Please do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were under the mistaken impression that this was going to be our big Election Day special. I think it still can be. I think people can listen to it as they're gearing up to vote.
Yeah.
We can
Yeah.
do another Election Day special next year. Alex, Rat Herb, what are your feelings? We got a lot of elections going on across all 50 states. Where do you stand on the candidates? Who do you think looks good, doesn't look good? Who are you voting for? Who are you not voting for? Just real quick.
Honestly, I kind of forgot about him until
Sure, because
I
it's not the
started
big
doing
one.
this podcast.
It's not the presidential election. It's the
Yeah.
midterm election. So it's like city waste manager. There's like, do we want gun control or not gun control? Do we want Satanism in our schools or not? It's like Democrats
What was
are
the
like,
first one?
yes,
Trash
please.
manager?
Yeah, who are you
Yeah.
voting for?
Whoever voted to not pick up the trash from my house this morning, I would like to not vote for them.
Damn. Yeah. Fuck
'Cause
that guy.
those bags are still out there, and I don't know what to do about it.
Did you just have like a bunch of like garbage bags taped to like old cars and like furniture and bed
Just
frames
the
and
opposite,
stuff?
actually. I finally
It's
took
in a
my
bag.
car and made it its component garbage bags. There's some proposals I'm supposed to vote yes on.
Yeah.
I think.
Actually, right before you logged on, a man came to my door and gave me this Prop 3 thing.
Is that actually?
I don't know.
Is that the one?
No. Prop 3 is like the abortion one.
Yeah. How do I vote on that?
It says trust women to decide.
I
So
do.
you don't have to vote on that one.
Okay. I won't. You guys got this one. You got it under control. It sounds like.
You can just leave it blank.
All right. And
Paul said that it's bad because he didn't really say why, but he said don't do it.
No, I said I read the proposals today, and they're
And he
all
said it was very confusing.
extremely convoluted, and I'm not actually sure any of them are good things. But
He got scared.
Let's take a look over to our friends in the Eastern Seaboard. Dr. Oz versus John Fetterman. Now, I think Oz.
you see
Oh,
that's
finally,
so
a battle of the
sad.
heavyweights.
Well, I heard about it. I didn't
What's
see
sad? What happened? I
John
missed it.
Fetterman's had a stroke a few months ago.
Oh yeah, I heard him on NPR, and he was like, "I just don't know how to speak right, but I could still be your governor."
Yeah, and it's like
Yeah.
we have Joe Brandon is the president. He can't form a sentence.
Yeah.
Why do we care all of a sudden?
No, that's what everyone said. They're like, we don't really care. He's fine.
All right.
Something that I think a lot of people are thinking about is John Fetterman has had a stroke, can't quite talk. Another youngish man who had a stroke and couldn't quite talk at a certain point was Curly from the Three Stooges, actually, which he had to retire from the act. And in the last few Stooges films, he had like a small stroke first, and he's kind of fucked up. So I think that people will recognize that, and they'll vote accordingly. But then Dr. Oz has like the name recognition, because like that's short for ounces.
There's the Wizard.
Wizard Oz, yeah. So I don't know which way I'm going to vote. I can't really vote in that one.
Yeah.
Now, here in Oregon, I don't know what I'm voting for. There was a proposal about gun control. I tried to read the proposal. Very long. I'm not going to read it. I'm going to vote for it.
Yeah. It's not for you.
Just shoot it instead. It's fine.
Hey, I'll say this. If you outlaw guns, only criminals are going to have guns, okay?
I love guns. Oh, well, I'm a criminal and I don't have any guns. So there's that.
Jackie, you got that all backwards. You got to go gun up.
You should have
You should
guns.
go. Yeah.
You should protect yourself because you just had a stranger come to your door. Literally, could have been a rapist.
I held it wide open for him.
For the delivering pizzas.
He asked me who I was voting for it, and I was like, I don't think you can ask me that.
That would be cool, though. Kind of what Alex was saying there in a roundabout way is it would be great if there were pizza delivery men just coming to your door unsolicited. Because a lot of the time I'm thinking like, oh, do I want to order a pizza? Nah, I shouldn't do that. Nah, but if
You
someone
solicited a man to deliver wings to my home once.
I did from afar. The amazing things we can do with technology. But I'm just saying, if there were like government, go ahead.
I'm thinking about like baseball games, a little peanut man that walks around.
Exactly.
Peanuts.
He's got pizzas. He's got a whole thing of Domino's
Mini
pizzas.
pizzas.
Yeah, walking up and down the street. You just stick your head out the...
Prop 3. There's 4 bullet points on Prop 3, but here's a nice one. Allow state to regulate abortion after fetal viability, but not prohibit if medically needed to protect a patient's life or physical or mental health.
So you just need a cool doctor, basically.
So yeah, but you're also, but it sounds like sounds like it's not up to women. They're leaving it up to the state to decide if the abortion is viable or not. No. Like I'm an idiot.
So...
I might be misunderstanding it, but that's what it sounds like.
But I think there's loopholes built into that because it says mental health, so you can just say like, if I have this baby, I'm gonna go crazy.
Yeah. I don't know. It seems like a scam.
Just let women decide, okay?
I'm not letting them decide shit, okay? They did this whole women's suffragette movement. Oh, get women in the workplace. And then you know what they did? They turned the heat up to 85 degrees. And it's like, women's suffragette, I'm the one who's suffering here.
Wow.
Are you writing that down?
That's a good one. I like that
It's the third time I've heard it today.
I'm the one who suffers. Good job, Paul. Nice zinger.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Proud of you.
I do hate women.
Jackie, ask him what's his best favorite birthday memory.
Hakola, I do have one question for you. First, before we get into that, I would like to know, do you have any songs stuck in your head right now?
Oh, that's a fun one.
Not at the moment. No.
Get one.
Okay, I'll try to think of one.
I had one earlier. You know that Steve Miller Band song, Chunk of Love?
I don't think I do know that one.
No.
Chunk of love is driving me mad. It's making me crazy.
Sorry, how could I forget Chunk of Love? Yeah, of course.
No, my real question is, do you have any favorite birthday experiences or memories?
No, I like the first question better. Chunk of love.
I don't know if it's my favorite, but this year, a couple weeks ago, I smacked myself in the head with the truck door.
Oh,
no.
At the time, it wasn't cool, but I do have a cool little scar now.
Hey, there we go.
I'm kind of into it in retrospect.
Oh, yeah.
When it hit your head, did it go bong?
No, it just went just a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little blood. But I was late for work. I had to just go to work.
Oh, you had to work on your birthday?
So I would like to talk about the congressional representative in Congress running in the 1st district, okay?
Oh, that's my district.
Number one.
That's all of our districts,
That's my
including
district.
you, Dan.
Okay.
Obviously, we have Bob Lorenzer running for Democrat.
Keeps texting me. It's like,
Yeah, I
getting
heard a
any
lot
of
of
those
good things about him. I really like his style. I know he worked for the State Department in
He's
Iraq.
a little
I think
clingy,
that's very
though.
cool.
The texting is a little needy.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
Red flag.
And then we got Jack Bergman.
Boo! He doesn't even go here.
Yeah, and then we
Whack
have
Bergman.
the Libertarian running, Andrew Gale, which I don't know anything about that person, but
Sounds homosexual.
from the Working Class Party, aka probably the communist adjacent party,
Sure.
we have one Liz Hakola running.
Whoa.
What?
How does she spell it?
Oh.
Hakola.
That's
Whoa,
fucked up.
whoa,
I don't know her.
whoa.
I cannot endorse this.
That's a Hakola.
I can't speak to Liz. I have never met her at any of the meetings. I don't know. She might be from a different branch. of
Yeah.
Hakola. It's a very regional, very like click-driven kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I got her
Looking
pulled
her
up on Ballotpedia.
What if she looks exactly like me? What if I
Oh
have
my-
a twin sister I never knew?
Let's see,
That'd
Liz
be sweet.
Hakola.
I'd vote for her just based on that. That rules.
Hottest candidates 2022.
Okay.
Liz Hakola.
The 5 hottest governor races. No, like hottest candidates.
Is sexual.
Sexiest candidates. 2022.
Sexiest candidates
Sex.
2022. Hottest and sexiest men of 2022. Here we go.
Just men.
Oh, this guy's got.
There we go.
Is that
No,
Michael
those aren't-
Jordan?
Those aren't.
That's Michael
president.
Jordan, yeah.
Nice.
Okay, I am on thevow.com hottest, sexiest candidates of 2022. Number 1, Harry Styles. I don't know about that one. Boo.
Yeah, no. I did like when he spit in that other guy's mouth, though. I thought that was hot.
Sure.
I'm going to say no because he's bald.
Alex?
What?
Yes or no?
Is
on
Harry Styles hot?
Just
For like the hottest,
yeah.
I'd have to see them all side by side. I think.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's get going. That
number,
was 1.
Number 2, Chris
No.
Hemsworth.
Yeah, I think
Not
he's pretty
hot.
hot. I love
I don't
that. I
think
love
so.
that Love and Thunder movie. I thought that was pretty cool.
I didn't see.
Okay. Well, I'm not voting. Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Gross man.
Ew. Why is there a
Yes.
70-year-old
It's him.
man on this
I don't need
list?
to
This
see
is
them all.
gross.
It's The Rock.
Brad Pitt. Do you vote for Brad Pitt? I'm going to say no.
Not hot.
That picture's from like 30 years
Zero
ago.
hot.
Ever at
Yeah.
all?
Ever.
No, I think he's a good-looking guy.
Idris Elba.
Not hot. 80 years old.
Okay. Michael
They don't all have to
Jordan.
be children.
Very hot and fine. Number 1.
Paul Rudd.
Ugly
still
little
holding out for The
guy.
Rock. I'm hoping The Rock will be on
weird.
here again.
Henry
Very
Cavill. Henry
Really
Cavill.
hot.
Okay.
Superman.
Jason
Hot,
Momoa.
hot.
Stop.
Boy.
Do not sexualize Hawaiian people.
Not
Ooh.
hot.
I do not want to see anyone sexualizing. Oh, I will sexualize that anime
Yeah,
girl.
I
Go
like
scroll up.
Zac Efron. I say
Not
no.
hot. Creepy plastic surgery face. Not hot.
Like Zach F word.
Jason Statham.
Very
hot.
Is
Yeah,
she
very
still
hot.
hot?
Very hot and fine.
He's got that cool members only jacket too.
Corge Clooney.
Not
No, come on,
hot.
get that off the screen. I don't want to see
Johnny
it.
Depp. Ooh, I
Yes.
vote yes,
Very
yes,
sexy.
yes.
Ugly guy.
All right, that's enough of that.
No,
Alex-
I like
Alex,
that.
would you or won't you Johnny Depp? Would you make love to him?
In the courtroom, yeah. In the
Nice.
Amber Heard courtroom.
I wanted.
Yeah, yeah,
who
yeah.
did you vote for in that case? I voted for Johnny.
I was hoping Justice would carry the day.
Yeah, I voted
I don't
for
know.
Justice.
I don't think either of them seemed that great in the whole thing. But
That's what I'm saying, dude. People were like, oh, he's like,
Shut
he's
up.
trying to be on Amber Heard's, you should be on Amber Heard's side. And it's like, so what if he hit her? I'd hit her right now if I could. I'd pop that
suck.
bitch in the mouth. Shut up.
Josh.
You shit in my bed? Hey, I'm telling you this right now. You shit in my bed, you're getting cracked in the head.
Those dogs.
Shit
You have
your
dogs in
own
your
bed,
house that
and there's
shit.
diarrhea all over your house when you got home today.
I don't care if it's a dog. Dog can't control his bowels. Dogs can't be trained to go outside. A woman should know where the bathroom is. And if she doesn't, she should ask somebody. Yeah.
a woman can let herself outside if she wants to. Dogs don't.
Not in my house. She can't.
I'm the one suffering.
Jackie, before we let you
Yeah.
go, let's get one more question for our good friend here. I don't even know how much time has gone by.
Just
minutes.
enough.
So you're in Marquette, Michigan. Is that a matter of fact?
Yeah, it is.
And what's the address again?
It's on 4th Street.
4th
Look
Street.
for the
okay.
Rutherb license plate, man. You'll find it.
What's going on? Are you going out on the streets of Marquette, Michigan? Are you talking to people? Are you telling them, hey, I know this podcast you should listen to? Are you saying stuff like that? I know it's an awkward conversation, but
Yeah, as much as I can.
okay.
Nice.
Since you've won the gun, now
Yeah.
I expect you to.
It's
pull
going to get a
up next
lot
to-
easier to make people listen to
That's
me
what
about
I'm
podcasts.
saying.
Yeah.
You pull up on them with the blicky, pull
I
it
can't
out,
wait.
put it in their
Finally,
face.
Yeah.
finally know what it's like to feel powerful. It's going to be really cool. I'm
Oh,
excited.
congrats, man.
Just kind of asking
Trivia.
if you're willing to
Oh,
go
come
door to
on.
door for us with the gun.
Yeah, strapped up. Yeah, 100%.
Nice.
Okay. And you don't even need to say anything. People open the door, they see you there, just patting
I'll do
old.
the little lift the waistband kind of move. Just be like, do you have a moment to listen? to a birthday podcast.
And then sit there and play all of episode 0 for them.
Yeah,
on your
make
phone
direct
speaker.
eye contact while you're pulling the hammer back slowly on the gun.
Casually mention the Patreon. Try to make
Yep. It's a fucking
Oh yeah, don't forget
$1.
about that.
Yeah,
It's $1 a month.
for now.
And a lot of
We'll
people
see
are
how well
saying
this
it's
gun plan works.
a lot of people are saying it's really funny when they see our feed.
I need to use the gentleman's room.
Oh no.
Let's do that, and then Alex, what's some coolest things going on? You're probably a musician and artist that people want to know about. What are you doing? Are you out in the world? Are you touching people's souls?
Not really. Not
No.
unless they want to.
Okay.
Yeah, consensual.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's important to get consent.
You
But-
touching grass?
I smoke some grass. You know what I'm talking
no!
about?
Yeah,
Yeah, not federally, just in legal states. of course.
Sure.
Yeah.
I get to go to Las Vegas in a couple weeks. That's gonna be cool.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my
What the fuck are you going there
Oh,
for,
that's so
dude?
fun.
A bunch of my coworkers are going.
Can I tell you a little something about Las Vegas?
Yeah, where the hookahs at, man? Are they everywhere? Are they gonna try to?
Me and
trap
Paul actually tried to figure that out. We couldn't find hide nor hair of them. Actually, I got propositioned by one on that drunken
Well,
walk back to the hotel at like 5
Yeah,
in the
you
morning.
gotta
There
go
you
off
go.
the strip a little bit. You go out in the desert, there's little brothels everywhere. It's
Oh, I thought they were like little lizards under a rock or something.
Yeah, they
you
do
gotta
that
go
too.
find them underneath a cactus.
Someone tried to take me and Paul off the strip in a limo, and we were like, I don't think so. And then the guy called Josh fat.
yeah.
Yeah, some old guy tried to Shanghai us to some fucking fake strip
But
club.
what I was going to say about Las Vegas, when I was there, last time I was there,
Yeah.
I won about $1,200. Okay.
That's
Dang.
true. You did. He
Yeah.
did a lot
Ain't
of
bad.
gambling. That was
So you
nice.
wanna walk away from there with a little chunk of change, bro? You know you do. You know what you do.
Yeah, do you got the
Do
hot
what old
tips?
do what old Dan Daniels did.
What's
okay?
the juice? Hit me with the juice, man.
When you get there, you'll know. Okay.
Oh shit.
I would recommend
Just do what I
not
did.
bringing your fiance who doesn't like you. If you
Oh, what am I
If you
supposed to do
go-
with her?
yeah, leave her at home.
If you bring your
shit.
fiance who does like you, though, you will get married.
And if you bring your wife that thinks you're okay, you'll win $1,200. Go ahead.
Yeah, good to talk to you
I'm
guys.
gonna
Thanks
go
for having
to
me.
the toilet.
Good
Bye.
luck,
See you, ma'am.
Jackie. I know you can do it.
Thank you.
Okay, that was great. We're looking forward to Election Day. We're looking forward to my birthday coming up on the 10th of November.
Vote.
And does it bear to make reference that we'll be recording an episode on my actual birthday this year?
Oh my gosh, that's
I know.
like
Yeah.
really close for all of us because we did one for Paul's and one for me, but we didn't talk about my birthday actually at all.
But it won't come out on my birthday. But when we record
I'm gonna
it,
come out.
You
on
should
your
come out on your birthday.
as a what?
Um,
Gay
Kiss
man.
boy?
Snake.
A snake? Yeah.
How do
Peel
you
your
type?
skin
Voice
off
to
and
text.
Slither around. You could literally say that you're a snake. This episode, I'm gonna do an ambient noise track.
We need more drops
kinda-
in there.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna do like a live, like compose an ambient noise backing track to the
that sounds
episode,
good. That
and we're
sounds
not
good.
editing anything out of it. It's just gonna be the whole thing, and it's gonna be an experience.
Thank you for listening to the Happy Birthday Podcast. My name is Jackie. You can find us at Spotify.com. You can find us at
Hashtag chunk of love.
hashtag Chunk of Love. Ooh, I have a story to share about a misheard Steve Miller Band lyric, but I'm going to save it. I'll save it for the
Okay.
afterbirth, for a
Charge
little
me
bit of
$1
filler.
and I'll
I will
listen to
charge you
it.
$1. You're not going to believe it. It's not something I misheard. I've never misheard a Steve Miller lyric.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chunk of love. It's driving me mad. Crazy.